You heard the latest?
Ooh, child, I knew that was true from the moment my auntie's friend's cousin sister told me.
The talk. Here's what's trending.
In my opinion, Think Different TV's LaShia.
What's up, everyone out there? This is LaShia, creator of Think Different TV, which airs Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Think Different TV's Player Pass game show, which airs Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. And this is In My Opinion with Think Different TV's LaShia. Let's get into it. NBA, NYPD, FBI, SMH. In October 2025, federal authorities unveiled a sweeping investigation into illegal gambling activities involving current and former NBA players, coaches, and members of organized crime families. The scandal centers on insider betting, rigged poker games, and deep ties to the mafia, marking one of the most serious integrity crises in NBA history. Among those arrested are Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, and Damon Jones. Chauncey Billups, Portland Trail Blazers head coach and former NBA Finals MVP, is accused of participating in high-stakes, mafia-backed poker games. Terry Rozier is a Miami Heat guard, indicted for allegedly using insider information to place illegal sports bets. And Damon Jones is a former NBA player and assistant coach. He is charged in both the poker and insider betting schemes. Shaquille O'Neal weighed in on the situation.
I don't know the letter of the law when it comes to gambling and sports gambling, and I don't want to sit up here like I'm some perfect guy. Like every now and then when I go to Vegas, I'll play some craps and I'll play some roulette, but never gambled at anybody's house. Don't know anything about poker, so I don't know what they're talking about when it comes to the Chauncey thing. But I know Chauncey, I know Damon very well. Played with Damon, so I don't want to sit up here, but I'm ashamed that those guys would put their families and their careers in jeopardy. There's an old saying in the hood, all money ain't good money. So if you're making $9 million and you're dealing in certain things, like how much more do you need? Especially if you know you get caught, you can do jail time, lose your career, put a bad image on yourself or your family or on the NBA. I agree with you, Chuck. They dropped the ball.
100%.
They had this
100% dropped the ball.
And like you never want to have your name involved in that when you know the letter of the law. And Ernie, again, I know for a fact every year they cancel practice and say don't do this and don't do that and don't do that. So all the guys had the information.
The scandal involves two interconnected schemes: insider sports betting, in which players and coaches allegedly share confidential team information, such as injuries, lineups, and strategies, with gamblers to influence betting outcomes, and rigged poker games, such as high-stakes underground poker games, were allegedly fixed and backed by four major New York mafia families. The FBI and NYPD's Joint Organized Crime Task Force began investigating in 2023. On October 23, 2025, 34 individuals were indicted. The FBI director and U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York held a press conference announcing the charges. The legal implications of the 2025 NBA gambling scandal are wide-ranging and serious, touching on federal criminal law, sports governance, and potential civil liabilities. Federal prosecutors have charged several individuals with crimes including wire fraud and conspiracy. Sharing insider information for betting purposes violates federal wire fraud statutes, especially when conducted across state lines. Then there's illegal gambling operations. Participation in unlicensed, mafia-backed poker games constitutes a federal offense under the Illegal Gambling Business Act. And then there's racketeering. This involvement of organized crime families opens the door to racketeer influenced and corrupt organizations, RICO, Act charges, which carry severe penalties including long prison sentences and asset forfeiture. Convictions under RICO can result in up to 20 years per count. Wire fraud and conspiracy charges can carry up to 20 years as well. Lesser charges such as failure to report gambling activity or obstruction of justice may carry fines and shorter sentences, but still damage reputations and careers. The NBA has the authority to suspend or ban players, coaches, or staff found guilty of gambling violations under its collective bargaining agreement and league constitution. Even without convictions, the league can impose penalties for conduct detrimental to the integrity of the game. If fans or bettors can prove they were financially harmed by rigged games or insider betting, class action lawsuits could emerge. Academics brought light to this very thing.
You know, a nigga been losing. I've been losing my parlays while these niggas is rigging the shit, and I can't get my money back. Yo, FanDuel, DraftKings, see you bitch ass niggas in court. Chat, we got to start a class action lawsuit. If you have lost a parlay, a 12-leg parlay, didn't get the last rebound, or you know he had an open shot. Come on, the league is rigged. I used to say the league wasn't rigged, but this is clearly, it's hard for me to make the point that it's not rigged. Now, obviously, people would say it's rigged by the NBA, like the association, the league office.
The league and implicated individuals could face civil suits for breach of contract, fraud, or negligence. The scandal may prompt congressional hearings on sports betting oversight, stricter compliance rules for all professional sports leagues, and increased scrutiny of partnerships between leagues and sports betting companies, such as FanDuel and DraftKings. Billups and Rozier were placed on indefinite leave by the NBA. The league is conducting its own internal investigation. This is considered the most damaging scandal since the 2007 Tim Donaghy case. It raises urgent questions about the NBA's ability to monitor and regulate gambling-related activities among its personnel. In other news, Kevin McCall took a gamble in the court of public opinion, having Chris Brown's name in his mouth. McCall, a Grammy-nominated songwriter and producer, was once a close collaborator with Chris Brown. He co-wrote and produced several of Brown's early hits, including Deuces, No BS, and Strip. Their relationship soured over a decade ago, which is proven in these resurfaced clips of Chris Brown.
I just woke up, and I thought about something. If this nigga wrote all these songs that he claiming he wrote, why he ain't write no more? Oh wait, this is just one part of my house. This is life before K-Mac and life after K-Mac. Man, I'm gonna stop playing with this. He's a. Thank you, K-Mac. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I was thinking about giving you this, but you. I bought this with your money too. I bought that with your money. That's the only one on the West Coast. Oh, I bought that one with your money too. I took a shit and then I bought this car. He's looking at you so disappointed, bro. You look whack as f***. Hey, bro, I got you, bro. I got prescription change up. I got you this. Do your thing. Shout out to Ray J. We got you what's coming, K-Man. I just left rehearsal getting ready for this tour. And I just thought I should just keep being petty. So you know what I did? I went and bought a car. Not for K-Mac, but I bought one. Yeah, I just got mad. I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just keep using your money, K-Mac. I'm going to keep using your money. Hey, you see that? Thank you, bro. I appreciate all this hard work you did. Oh.
Tensions reignited in 2025 following a viral podcast appearance. In October 2025, McCall appeared on the Back on Fig podcast and broke down in tears while revealing that he's currently on EBC, he hasn't seen his children in nearly a decade, and he believes Chris Brown owes him $25,000 for 4 songs they worked on together.
I think it's a game, bro.
Testimony.
Why the
tell you,
get in on
this? I witnessed it.
He finna be in here. Why the fuck got an EBT card? And this is at Breezy Bro and made 90 whatever the million, and it say KKKKK Mac. Can I get 25,000 for them 4 songs I owe you, bro? I just want to leave, bro.
Leading up to who he is.
I'm not even tripping though. I got an EBT card, my nigga. Like what the fuck? I can't even get nothing, bro, man. Y'all want to see in the car in here, so y'all can think I'm a bro. That ain't fair.
Hey,
I'm on EBT, bro.
hey,
That's why.
Bro.
hey, look, bro.
Calm down, bro.
I'm on EBT,
Calm down.
Smack. Look. Say my name, bro. That's. I had to go up in that by my face with a mask, like COVID, bro.
Don't act like every had no
I got an
motherfucking
EBT
EBT
card.
on the set. The EBT card. Man, I might get an EBT. I walk in the building and I look at me
I got
crazy.
EBT
Let me tell you this.
Get my name.
On the set, everybody gonna go through problems, bro. See, my thing is with you though, cause like he was saying, you are talented. You are out here. You are a producer. You are a singer. You are a songwriter. You are all of those things. You're still a father, even if you still haven't seen your kids in 10 years. You're still all of those things. But what we should be doing is leaving the past to pass. You feel me? Moving forward, and forward motion is a thing. You feel me? Working on yourself and moving forward, and you can only see what's in your future is a thing. We can't sit here and hold on to all of that was the past and trying to see who owe you.
Chris Brown responded via Instagram stories with a cryptic and mocking message. You can't walk across a burnt bridge. And you know what's funnier than a troll? A broke one. He did not directly name McCall, but the timing and tone made the target clear. McCall claims he fulfilled a 4-song label obligation for Brown, but never received payment. He says he's waiting on Brown to sign off on paperwork so he can collect royalties. Young Thug reportedly offered to pay the $25,000 on McCall's behalf to squash the beef. McCall expressed openness to reconciliation, but only if Brown stops little homieing him. Some support McCall's plea for fairness, while others like singer Mario criticize him for airing grievances publicly. In my opinion, it's too little too late on that 25 McCall. He saw that Chris Brown got money during that tour and wanted a piece. Bringing this to the court of public opinion will not put that money in his pocket. He should have taken that up with a civil court long ago. I understand Young Thug trying to keep the peace, but not every person deserves to be fought for, especially when they're not fighting for themselves. McCall hasn't seen his kids in nearly a decade, so he's a deadbeat? Okay, let's not reward deadbeat behavior. Mismanagement of funds is what I'm getting from this whole situation. If he's owed, he should file suit and stop wasting time on these podcasts. As far as the gambling scandal, they were really bold to do all this while currently working in the NBA. This whole scandal is stupidity based. Got a little too comfortable. Allegedly, there had to be years of this to start getting sloppy. Did they think they would never get caught? Seriously? This is truly disappointing. I already felt a way about the NFL and the possible fixing of outcomes to sway parlays in a certain direction. Should have known of the NBA, MLB, and NHL as well. When this sports betting culture evolved, the days of the actual playing of sports dissolved. When watching a game, I want it to be, unpredictable. The case is still ongoing, so criminal charges are yet to be seen, but the stain this leaves on the careers of those involved will never go away. Very unfortunate, but it's their fault, so I don't feel too bad for them. And that was, in my opinion, with Think Different TV's LaShia. What's yours?